Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
A good evening and welcome to Castleton, North Dakota on a chilly Tuesday evening here in North Dakota. I'm Josh Boyka with you here on yourliveevent.com and the Your Live Event YouTube channel powered by R&J Broadcasting and Halstead Telephone Company. Welcome aboard in Castleton. We have completed the JV game and now we are on to varsity, set to tip off in about 15 minutes from now. And let's get you a little bit of a preview for what we are going to expect tonight. We've got Grafton, we've got Central Cass. It's an early season matchup for both of these teams. In fact, the season opener for the Grafton Spoilers on the road tonight against 1-0 Central Cass. Let's take a look at how we got here. Central Cass 1-0 on the season, a 59-56 win versus Hillsborough Central Valley back on December 14th. 3-point win in a back-and-forth contest between HCV and Central Cass. The Squirrels come out victorious after holding a couple different 10-point leads in that game that evaporated, but they got it back at the end. And it's some new faces for both of these teams on the floor tonight. For Central Cass, the starters that we'll have, Brody Runk, Cash Lorenz, Andrew Zemer, Keegan Peterson, Easton Holland. Only Runk really saw major time last year for Central Cass as the likes of Coppervig and Boer and Holzer have gone on. Verkota as well, so lost a lot of experience, lost a lot of length, and we'll see how Central Cass is able to combat that here tonight. They were 12-13 in their 2023-24 season under head coach Matt Norman, and he is going into his 9th year as head coach of the Central Cass Squirrels. Has got him at 1-0 right now, competing out of Division A Region 1. They were 4th out of 7 in Region 1 last year. A couple years ago, they did make it to state. So this program has had success, but a lot of tight games last year that split about 50-50 each way. 9 of their 25 games that they played were decided by 5 points or less and went 4-5 in those games. And again, lots of new faces here on the Central Cass side. Let's take a look at Grafton now. Competing out of Division A Region 2, head coach Riley Lillamone in his 13th year. Got the Spoilers to a state appearance last year to the semifinals, but they fell and took 3rd place in that. But competing out of a really tough Region 2 where Devil's Lake went 27-3 last year, 4 wins Minnewacan, 17-6. But this Grafton team, a lot of turnover from last year as well. But now they have some guys that have got some length that are going to step into starting roles. Some of them already were there, but a lot of new faces to come for this Grafton team as well. So we're going to look for Brody Lillamone to be a big factor tonight. Reggie Rice, Kyler Droog, all of them 6'6" or better on the roster sheet. So we're excited to see the length that they'll bring and see what fits they can throw Central Cass's way. Just getting started here. We'll hear from the coaches when we come back here on yourliveevent.com on our pregame show from Castleton.
Give a gift that's sure to impress this holiday season with a Tommy's Express gift card. Help your family and friends ride into 2025 cleaner than ever with a Tommy Club membership. Your loved one gets unlimited washes at an amazing car wash, and every time they see their beautiful car, they will think of you. And the best part? It's the gift that keeps on giving. Clean, convenient, and always appreciated. Love your holidays. Love your ride. Buy gift cards now at your local Tommy's Express.
This is Chris Brecken from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
All right, here we are on our pregame show on yourliveevent.com here tonight with Coach Riley Lillimon of the Grafton Spoilers. And Coach, first games of the season can be a little bit unpredictable, so what do you want your team to nail tonight? What do you expect from your team to start the season out?
Yeah, you know, we have 4 new starters this year. Kyler's our only returning starter, so we need to just take care of the ball, take our time with what we're doing. Make sure that we get good possessions on both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively, and then just don't try to do too much.
Yeah. Well, you're ranked 4th coming into this game for whatever the pre-rankings matter for this season, but coming off of a state appearance, how much do you think you can carry over from last season into this season?
Yeah, it's, you know, we took 3rd place in state last year, but we're missing a lot of key pieces from that team, obviously. We do have 3 very nice pieces back. We got some height and some kids who can score and rebound and defend. So we have a good base, but we're going to need some new kids to step in and see what kind of players they're going to be for us, what kind of roles they're going to fill, because that's the only way we're going to be successful is if we can bring them along.
Yeah, speaking of new players, new roles, who is an example of someone you want to see step into an increased role tonight?
Well, obviously, Kyler started for us last year, so he already had a pretty big role. But Reggie Rice and Brody Lillimon both need to pick up, you know, from last year and increase their rebounds, scoring, defense, everything. We kind of know what we're going to get from them. They played at this varsity level before, so other than them, you know, we need Leroy Delgado will be a starter, and then Ty Story will be a 5th starter. We need those guys to just fill in, do what they can, hit shots when they're open. Don't try to do too much. Just take care of the basketball and play good defense.
Yeah, for sure. And you mentioned the length and size this team has. How are you planning to use that to your advantage tonight against a less sized team that doesn't have Cole Holzer anymore and is also facing some roster turnover?
Yeah, no, for sure. They have a lot of new players too, so it could look ugly out there, honestly. But they do have a little bit of size that they can match up with us a little bit. So that's you know, they're not severely undersized, but we're going to try and get the ball down low, get it into Kyler as much as possible. He's a good, strong post player for us, and then we'll play out from there.
All right. Good luck tonight, Coach, and good luck. Yes.
Thank you.
That is Coach Riley Lillimon on our pregame show here from Castleton.
Good.
Good.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels! Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The state-of-the-art STEM Center, along with our theater, music wing, early childhood center, wellness center, and athletic complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with their academics and activities.
And here we are back on our pregame show with head coach Matt Norman of the Central Cass Squirrels. And coach, you got a win to start the year against HCV. What are some of the positive takeaways that you had from that game?
I was just really proud of their resiliency. You know, we got up early and had a double-digit lead at different points in the game and just didn't manage possessions effectively enough and saw that lead dwindle, and eventually Hillsborough took the lead. And so I was really pleased with how well we were able to maintain our composure and then just honestly attack and create opportunities when we were going down the stretch, and we knew that we had to be more efficient.
Yeah. And some roster turnover this year for both teams, but losing a Cole Holzer, rim protector specifically. They've got some good size here tonight. How do you plan to slow down the length and size that Grafton brings?
Yeah, we miss our seniors. They're a great crew, and unfortunately, they're not coming back, and so we've got to find other ways to kind of create some issues. We do a good job defending the basketball in a full court here with this year's crew, and so we got to try to lengthen the court a little tiny bit, because anytime we get Droog in or around that 8-foot range, he scores so effectively, and Rice and Littlemore do a great job of making that space too, because they shoot it so well.
And who's someone that you expect to have an increased role and step into it nicely from what you've seen so far due to that turnover on the roster?
Yeah, well, first off, our captains are doing a great job kind of just advancing their games and bringing our program with them. And so Brody, Cash, and Easton have done a great job both on the court and off the court. But we had a really nice game out of Keegan Peterson last week. Does a great job. He's very opportunistic as a player. And then our freshman really stepped up big, from Andrew Zemer, who starts the point guard for us, to Jackson Haug, did a nice job for us too. And so we look into our bench to really create that energy and keep us at a high level. And so we got to get everybody on the same page for us to be successful.
For sure. And talk to me a little bit about Cash. I've seen him play in the JV levels and coming up, and he's got a nice tight handle. What kind of attributes does he bring to a game?
He's a student of the game. He plays so well in space, being a little bit smaller, and so he understands how to get an advantage, and he's got a really quick shot. Didn't shoot it as well as we'd like him to, and I know that it was a little frustrating for him in the last game, but he did a good job of taking good shots, and he does a good job when the ball isn't going in the rim for him. He had a couple really nice plays to some of his teammates to make sure, whether it was a big charge he took for us or hitting Jackson Haug on a back cut. So he brings a lot to the table, and we just expect as this season goes on, we'll see more and more of Cash and his teammates delivering.
And lastly, first and second games can be kind of unpredictable at the start of seasons. What is something that you want your team to nail down and get right tonight?
We just have to make sure that we are playing at an intense level at all times. If there's a decision to make, we got to make the aggressive one. If we're going to sit in a half court with a team like Grafton, we're really going to have a long night. And so we've got to make sure we find opportunities to create extra possessions. If we can do that, we should at least have a fighter's shot.
All right. Thank you. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Under a minute until we get national anthem and starting lineups going here, so one more time, we're just going to set things up for you. Central Cass and Grafton getting ready to tip things off here from Castleton. Second game for the Squirrels, first game for Grafton this year. And they're lining it up, getting ready to do the anthem. So we're going to step aside and conclude our pregame show here on yourliveevent.com. It's national anthem time, so we'll step aside and come back with the starters for tonight's contest and the tip after this.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Leslie, or Carol to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
And welcome back to Castleton. We are just about getting set for tip-off now. Starting lineups getting introduced, so let's meet the starters for both of our teams. First, for the visiting Grafton Spoilers, this is their season opener. Lots of roster turnover and some players that are emerging into new roles tonight, so let's meet the Grafton Spoilers head coach by Riley Lillimone in his 13th season. The senior 5'11" guard number 2, Leroy Delgado. The junior 6'7", Brody Lillimone. 6'6" junior number 5, Reggie Rice. 5'11" junior number 30, Ty Story. And the 6'7" senior number 33 in the middle tonight. It'll be Kyler Droog. For the Central Cass Squirrels, they've got themselves a 1-0 record to the start of the season here, beating HCV 59-56 in a tight battle. Back and forth they went, but it was Central Cass ultimately that came out on top here tonight, and they entered play with a 1-0 record under Matt Norman for his 9th season as the Central Cass Squirrels head coach. And his 5 starters are the senior number 0, the 6'5", Brody Runk. Sophomore number 1, 5'10", Cash Lorenz. Freshman number 2, staying at 6 foot, Andrew Ziemer. And the junior 6'1", number 3, Keegan Peterson. And rounding out the lineup, number 4, the 6'4" sophomore, Easton Holland. Squirrels were 12-13 last year. Finished 4th in the standings for Region 1. The Spoilers made state, placed 3rd in state for Division A, making it through Region 2's tournament. But these teams look a lot different than they did last year. Lots of roster turnover, and we're going to see some new faces rise to the occasion here tonight. We'll find out who it is as we line it up in the middle now. Brody Runk and Kyler Droog ready to tip it off here in Castleton. Ball is up. Front tip by the Spoilers, won by Droog, and we are off and running here. Grafton gets first possession in Castleton. Reggie Rice has got the ball. He's going to feed it to Droog on the right wing. And a push in the back right off the bat. Cash Lorenz is going to pick up the foul. A shove in the back on Brody Lillimone. Lillimone from the corner. Shot won't drop. Droog fighting hard for the offensive rebound. Tries to save it in, but cannot. It's going to be Castleton basketball after they get an opening possession stop. See how the Spoilers can take advantage of their size. They've got 3 players at 6'6" or taller on their roster. Droog is one of them. He's guarding on Runk right there. Offensive rebound, but thrown away by Holland, and the Spoilers force the turnover after the miss. Good shot fake. Dump off to Droog, and he finishes inside. Grafton scores first. Kyler Droog gets the opening points. That's some good dribble penetration there from Reggie Rice. He got a defender up in the air, got it into the paint, and made the dump-off pass. Reverse layup is good. Easton Holland with the answer on the other end. Delgado floats one over. Here comes Lillimone attacking left side. Contact, and it stays Spoilers basketball. Good help defense there from the Squirrels, preventing a straight line drive. And underneath, Droog gets under the basket. Had Holland in a bad way. Could not finish through the contact, but he's going to get 2 free throws now. And this is something that when you're outsized, something to watch out for. The foul game early on How are you going to keep your star players in the game when they have to guard up in size? Droog knocks down the first shot, 3-2. Grafton on the Bank North scoreboard. Well short on that shot, tipped, and it's going to be Central Cass basketball on the deflection. Droog splits the pair. Here's Andrew Zemer, one of the new starters for Matt Norman this year. And here comes Zemer. He had a good game against HCV, and he picks right up where he left off. First field goal of the night for Zemer with the lefty lay. A steal. Zemer ahead of the pack. Gets it up and in off the glass over the outstretched arm of Brody Lillimon. So 4 points in about as many seconds for Andrew Zemer, the freshman. Central Cass applying some pressure. Skip pass attempt is batted down. Reggie Rice tried to skip it to Brody Lillimon in the corner. But Keegan Peterson had other ideas. Droog underneath, gets the lay in. Good positioning, and he's up to 5 quick points, all 5 of Grafton's points, in fact. Here comes Peterson to the basket. Carrollton did the foul. Keegan Peterson rockets to the basket, and the junior has himself his first field goal. No, they're going to say on the floor, actually, so we'll redo it. Here comes Runk driving basket with the nice finish. Scoop layup, driving, slashing from the left side all the way back right. 8-5 Central Cass. Droog gonna take Runk off the dribble. He gets inside, he scores. Kyler Droog is feeling it to start this game. 7 points in the first 3 minutes. Runk, couple of crossovers working on Droog. Wild shot won't go. Nice defense by the big man inside. Rice to the corner, swung one more, and a foul. Runk is going to pick it up. So that is going to be the first foul on Runk of the night. 3 fouls on Central Cass to 1 on the Grafton Spoilers. Zane Blixt checks into the game, as well as Jackson Haug. First 2 off the bench for Matt Norman, deflected out of bounds. Easton Holland providing good pressure in the corner. Leroy Delgado's got it. The senior working on Jackson Haug, the freshman. Nearly got tied up. Long 3 from Lillimon is up and too strong. Coach Norman saying we got to run right here. But his team doesn't work in transition here. Instead, the 3 goes up from Easton Holland, the lefty. His shot is no good. Rice faces the double team, gets it away. Ty Story gets it into Droog. Face-up jumper is good. Kyler Droog. That's exactly where Matt Norman said we cannot let him operate. That elbow jumper on in is where Droog is quite dangerous. That's where he's got all of his points thus far. Cash Lorenz just off on the 3. Rebound goes to Delgado, hands to Droog, now Rice. Lob up top for Lillimon, off the backboard. And Blixt comes up with the loose ball. Holland pulls up from 3, rims out. Droog pulls down the rebound. And Grafton holds a 1-point lead, looking to add to it. Droog with all the points thus far. Powers inside, can't get it to go. Holland sprinting up with it. Powers, and that's going to be a charge. And now we got some more contact under the basket. A hard fall for Holland. But the charge is drawn as he just tried to go straight through the defender underneath. It'll be Grafton basketball after the offensive foul on Easton Holland, and that is his second of the quarter. He'll be subbed out, and it'll be Aiden Wunderlich, the junior, coming in to play the post position off the bench. 3 minutes to play in the opening quarter here in Castleton. We've got some exciting action already. Here comes Lillemon spinning inside, can't get it to drop. He was looking for a foul. Wunderlich pulls down the rebound. Lorenz will bring it up. He pushes pace to Blixt in the corner. And an offensive foul. They're going to get Wunderlich with maybe an illegal screen right there, but an offensive foul nonetheless. 5 fouls already on the Squirrels in the opening quarter. Pull-up jumper, no good. Now, Droog fights for the rebound. Cannot get it. Here comes Runk back the other way. Corner three is up and off the iron. Chance to run now. Blixt gets stepped through. Lillemon misses the lay on the left side. Zemer is set to check in at the next dead ball. Runk operating on Droog. Gets inside, loses the handle on it. Lillemon gets the steal. Droog fires up court. Rice fades, banks, and gets it to drop. Reggie Rice with the first points of the game. Not from Kyler Droog for the Grafton Spoilers as they retake the lead 11-10 or 11-8 on the scoreboard. And more bodies flying underneath. They're going to get Wunderlich again with another away from the ball offensive foul. And he'll come back to the bench. Runk and Lorenz follow him as well. Lucas Christensen is in for the first time. Lillemon's got it, skips it. Here comes Rice. Delgado sidesteps, thought about a three, decides not to pull. Here's Ty Story with it. Delgado, open look, fires, no good. Peterson thought about it. Going in on Lillemon, and he scores. That's a nice, tough finish right there. Keegan Peterson going over the taller defender. Nearly sniffs out a steal. Pass underneath. Rice converts underneath for two. Central Cass content to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Ten seconds left. Blixt turned back. Pull-up shot off the iron, no good, and that will end the quarter rather, with Haug missing at the buzzer. 13-10 on the Bank North scoreboard in favor of the Grafton Spoilers. Exciting basketball through one. We're back in a couple minutes on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
(13-10) in favor of Grafton. Central Cass has got the basketball to start quarter number 2 here. Cash Lorenz, pull-up jumper, rims out. Droog powers in with the rebound, gets it up ahead to his teammate. Lillimon fires the 3, but comes up short. Haug off the dribble, gets cut off baseline. Good defense from Story, and Delgado forces the ball back out to the right wing, and a nice move. Cash Lorenz, where did he go? Up and under. Cash Lorenz gets his first points of the night. Wild take inside, doesn't fall. Peterson the other way, no good, but Lorenz there for the follow. And just like that, after being held scoreless in the first quarter, he's got the first 4 points of quarter number 2. Riley Lillimon wanting a flash there to help out on the full court pressure. Nearly a turnover. Stepping into the 3. Here comes Rice. It rattles out. Droog, offensive rebound. Fadeaway, fires good. Kyler Droog, the first player into double digits here with 11 points early on in the second quarter. Here's Peterson. Swings to Haug, left side. Quick off the dribble, and he lays it in with the floater. Jackson Haug providing the first bench points of the night for the Squirrels. Long 2 for Droog, doesn't go. Keegan Peterson's content to let that one roll out of bounds. Squirrels get the basketball back up 16-15 on the Bank North scoreboard. Here's Zemer working it from left to right. Runk the handoff back to Zemer. He's got an open mid-range shot. He pulls and it rolls off the rim, rebounded by Lillimon. Delgado crosses over on Zemer, gets it to Rice. Rice guarded by Zemer well. Really good personal defense from the freshman Zemer. Droog nearly loses the handle. Here comes Zemer out of the pack with it, and they're going to get a foul. And now the question is that a breakaway right there that they just stopped? It's just going to be a sideline out of bounds. But great defense right there from Andrew Zemer. He got the individual stop on his man, then he comes over, gets the steal, had the breakaway, but the foul prevents that opportunity. And Warren, count this one, Cash Lorenz from the mid-range off the pump fake. One dribble, pull-up is good, plus the foul. Impressive shot from the sophomore. Talked to Matt Norman before the game, and he had a lot of good things to say about Cash Lorenz, as he's now one of the leaders of this team. And that ball's thrown out of bounds. Rice just out of the range of Lillimon. And it's another turnover. Lorenz was closest in coverage. Inside, pull up from Holland, doesn't fall. Sweep through movement, now they're going to get Peterson for a foul. Brody Lillimon was trying to head past that up the floor. And then Peterson got him on the wrist. First personal foul on Peterson, first team foul of the quarter on Central Cass, off to a cleaner start than quarter number 1, where they picked up 5 fouls. Offensive foul underneath as bodies go crashing. Blixt hits the ground, Rice hits the ground, but they're going to get the foul on Reggie Rice. That's his second. Lorenz looking for a pull-up on the right baseline. Can't get it to drop. Behind the back goes Delgado. And he does get it across to Lillimon, who faces a double of his own. Strong take underneath. True Moberg going underneath, and he draws the whistle. Wasn't a lot there, but he's going to draw the third foul of the game on Easton Holland, and he's going to have to probably sit for the remainder of this half. First shot too strong. Quick moving game here so far. Nearly halfway through quarter number 2. Haven't been many stoppages of play, just the quarter break. 1 of 2. Bounces in for Moberg. Here's Runk with it up top, getting a little bit of a fake screen by Lorenz. Blixt in the corner, 8 on the shot clock. Lorenz trying to get something going. Haug, the three-point shot is off target. Droog back into the game, making an impact. He'll bring it up himself. Rice thought about the 3. Instead gives to Delgado. Working on Lorenz. Tries to get into Droog where he is surrounded. And it's a jump ball as 2 different Central Cass Squirrels tied him up. I think it was Blixt and Lorenz. Heavily outsized in the paint by Droog there, but the help defense was there. That's good coaching. That's good knowledge and help defense from the smaller players. Encouraging sign for Coach Norman. Lillimon underneath. He gets a bucket to drop. Runk versus Drew, goes inside, attacks and finishes. Brody Runk. Just 2 points in the first quarter. He's got his first 2 points of the second quarter. Tough matchup working in there against Drew, but he made it look easy despite a tough shot. Runk smartly and crafty draws the foul on Droog, just walking it up the court, a little bit of change of pace. Droog runs into him. That'll be the first foul on the Spoilers post. Runk attacking with speed, left it short after a nice spin move. Good contest from the slower Droog. Runk picks up the foul in transition. Second personal on him. Delgado gets his pocket picked by Zemer. Bounces off the contact, gets it back to Lorenz, and it drops. Nice unselfish play from Zemer and Lorenz going back and forth with each other. 8 second quarter points from Cash Lorenz. Drew gets his pocket picked. Lorenz helping out on the inside, and he goes in. He gets fouled by Lillimon, got his hand stuck in the cookie jar. Heating up is Cash Lorenz. He's got a chance to get into double digits just in this quarter. Sitting on 8 points right now, heads to the charity stripe. First shot no good. Runk will check out, and Wunderlich comes back in with his 2 personals that he picked up in quick fashion in quarter number 1. 1 for 2 goes Lorenz at the free throw line. 6-point advantage for the Squirrels on the Bank North scoreboard. Peterson gets up for a tip. Lillimon able to corral it, gets it across, pulls up from the elbow and knocks it down. Zemer crosses over, tried to go to the corner for Keegan Peterson. Lillimon had helped off. He does get the deflection to save the open look. Just under 90 seconds of play. Squirrels by 4 in the opening half. Haug, quick first step, attacking off the dribble. Gets it back in the corner, fires the 3. No good. Gets his own rebound back. Peterson, a corner 3. That's short. Droog tracks it down and will take it up himself. Getting by Keegan Peterson, stepping through the lane. Nice finish. You see a big man moving that quickly through the lane, you tend to get out of the way. And that was some smooth finesse there from Droog. Seems to have a good handle with the basketball for a big man. Delgado able to keep it in, but he did not reestablish after coming out of bounds. It will stay Castleton basketball, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside. 36 seconds to play in half number 1.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
That timeout in the action brought to you by Tope Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies today. Give Tope Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. That's 701-347-4045. Haven't had many Cass County Mutual or Tope Insurance timeouts here tonight. Just the first full timeout called outside of the quarter break. That's why we've had a fast, smooth-moving first half of basketball in Castleton tonight. Defenses are shining early, keeping this game in pace to stay in the 45 range, get it up to maybe the low 50s if they pick up some offense. But this is a classic first game of the year, second game of the year for the Squirrels, first for the Spoilers. Classic early season game where both teams are just feeling each other out. Defenses have been there. Offenses just a little bit sloppy on both sides at times. Central Cass is holding for the final shot. They get into their look. Lorenz had a chance at the basket, did not get it to fall. Lillimon short on the buzzer. And we will head into the locker rooms with the Central Cass Squirrels on top 24-22 over Grafton. One half of basketball in the books. We'll step aside and come back with your Farmers Union, Wosley, and Kraber Agency halftime show after this.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of. where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Give a gift that's sure to impress this holiday season with a Tommy's Express gift card. Help your family and friends ride into 2025 cleaner than ever with a Tommy Club membership. Your loved one gets unlimited washes at an amazing car wash, and every time they see their beautiful car, they will think of you. And the best part? It's the gift that keeps on giving. Clean, convenient, and always appreciated. Love your holidays, love your ride. Buy gift cards now at your local Tommy's Express.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back to Castleton. It is halftime, and you know what that means. It's the Farmers Union Wesleyan and Kramer Agency halftime show. So let's break down the scoreboard for you. 24-22 in favor of the Central Cass Squirrels. We'll start with their scoring totals. Leading the way is Cash Lorenz with 9 points in the first half, but all of them came in the second quarter after he just got shut out in the first quarter. Didn't see a whole lot of shot attempts from him. He picked up a foul right away. But a nice second quarter, getting his scoring done in a variety of ways. We saw him attacking off the dribble, one pump, one dribble, and cashing the mid-range. Got an and-one opportunity. He got offensive rebounds and putbacks. Got transition buckets. So he did a little bit of everything in that first half. Lorenz, the sophomore, a nice leader on this Central Cass squad. And then it was a mixed bag of scoring the rest of the way. 3 players had 4 points. Brody Runk with 4, 2 in each quarter. 4 points in the second quarter for Keegan Peterson, and then 4 also in the second quarter for Easton Holland, who picked up his third personal halfway through the second quarter, had to sit the rest of the way. 2 players with 2 points apiece. Jackson Haug, the freshman, and his classmate Andrew Zemer, each with 2 points. Zemer has been effective on defense and been a big part of why Grafton has not been able to score the ball efficiently. For the Spoilers, scoring breakdown, 13 points from Kyler Droog, 9 of those coming in the first quarter. He's been active on the glass, trending towards a double-double here tonight. Already he's got the double-digit points, and he's got to be pretty close on rebounds. I'd say he's around 6 or 7, but that's just an approximate guess right there. 4 points apiece for Brody Lillimon and Reggie Rice. Rice got into a little bit of foul trouble near the end of the first half, and then True Moberg with 1 point. So just 4 scorers for the Spoilers compared to 6 scorers for the Central Cass Squirrels, and they run fairly deep. Matt Norman was saying they'll run up to 10 deep on this roster, as we saw Aiden Wunderlich, Jackson Haug, Zane Blixt off the bench with a chance of a and also Lucas Christensen saw playing time. So going to get some different looks, variety of things thrown at you from the Squirrels. 24-22 on the Bank North scoreboard. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.com today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. We'll step aside here on our Farmers Union halftime show. We'll come back with some keys to the second half right around the break.
Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels! Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The state-of-the-art STEM Center, along with our theater, music wing, early childhood center, wellness center, and athletic complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with their academics and activities.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Welcome back to Central Cass as we are getting set for the second half. To start, this has been your Wasley and Kramer Agency Farmers Union Insurance halftime show. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial, or recreational insurance, come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service you expect. Keys to the second half as we are getting ready to start it up, as the same starters will return to the floor for both teams. For Castleton, you got to create some extra looks, extra opportunities to run in transition, pick up the pace of this game. You've got a little bit of that speed advantage. Even though you're outsized, you can run in transition. It starts with getting stops and then quick outlets up the floor. And Coach Norman said it before the game started. if you try to play in the half-court set against the Grafton Spoilers, you're going to have a long night. They've just got so much length and size to be able to protect the rim, protect the three-point line. We still are looking for our first made three of the game. And you've got to be able to run in transition if you're not able to create half-court offense. We'll see what the Squirrels can do on their side. For the Spoilers, take care of the ball. It's been a little bit sloppy. Too many turnovers and giving extra possessions away, keeping the Squirrels in the game and on top of the scoreboard right now. First shot is tipped in this half. Scoop layup. Shot is no good with Easton Holland under the basket, playing with 3 fouls to start the second half. Droog inside, swims through the contest of Brody Runk and scores. 15 points for Kyler Droog. Catch and shoot three. Cash Lorenz cashes it from the corner. There's our first made three of the entire night. Another turnover. Here's running in transition. Holland with the reverse for the deuce. Coach Lillemont saying cut with a purpose to get out of this half-court trap. Delgado passes up a three-point look. Story with the pass. Rice kind of half-cut right there. He goes with some English with the reverse layup off glass. Reggie Rice with a nice finish. Now we got some offense starting to brew, starting to pick up. Already hitting on some of the keys to success for the second half. Runk working inside, off the glass, no good. He was attacking Lillemont and the couple fouls that he's got, but it bounces off the glass and out after going halfway down. Rice rejects the screen, picks up his dribble. Here comes Lillemont driving right side, got the step and the finish. 3 different scorers already for the Spoilers in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Runk thought about the three, steps through, and they're going to go blocking foul on Ty Story. Riley Lillemont beside himself on one knee by the bench. Can't believe that was not a charge, but they're going to award a baseline out of bounds. Squirrels basketball. Lobbed into the backcourt. Lorenz establishes in the backcourt before catching the ball. He gets stripped. Corner three. Peterson in the corner is too strong. Runk offensive rebound goes reverse. A lot of English there, but did not have the finish. Good contest from Droog underneath, working towards that double-double. Swims through, counted in the foul. Lets out a scream and lets them hear about it. Kyler Droog with an and one opportunity. A powerful man moving through the paint. Knocks down the free throw on top of it. 18 points now for Droog early in the second half. He not only has that size element to his game listed at 6'7", but he's also got a finesse with the power that he has, as Cash Lorenz with some finesse underneath knots it back up at 31. But you see Droog here, they're asking him to play a big part in breaking this press, trusting him to not turn that ball over as a big. Corner three, Delgado, he strikes from the left corner. First points, first field goal for Leroy Delgado. First three-point make for the Spoilers. Holland, a couple missed shot attempts underneath, kicks it out. Runk sizing up on Droog. Hands off, Peterson, elbow, jumper, falls off the rim. Rice pulls down the rebound. Lillimon, no hesitation, corner three, skips it off the iron, but Peterson had it go off his hands, out of bounds. It'll stay on the right end of the floor. Zane Blixt is checked into the game. He's got the assignment on Rice right away. He comes in to double and picks up the foul. Jackson Haug is into the game. So you got a pair of freshmen in Blixt and Haug on the floor. Here comes Peterson with the steal, but blew the finish. Lillimon, couple crossovers, getting it up the floor. Lost it momentarily. Rice hoists and fires the three. I mean, he hit one from the volleyball line after the dead ball foul. And now he pulls up with some confidence, and Matt Norman wants timeout after the Reggie Rice three-point shot. Shot starting to fall. Things starting to happen here in Castleton. Grafton on top by 6 in the third with 3:35 to go.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Leslie, or Carol to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
That break in the action brought to you by Cass County Mutual. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. It's the Spoilers by 6 after being down by 2 at the half. Things starting to pick up. Jackson Haug fires the three. He buries it. The three-pointers are starting to fall after we didn't have one in the first half made by either side. But 2 three-pointers made in this quarter by the Spoilers and 2 by the Squirrels. Early season, you kind of see games like this, but the shooting starting to heat up as we go on. A powerful take by Droog as they were able to isolate that entire right side of the floor for the big man to get to work. 7 points in the third for Kyler Droog. Runk, no hesitation on the corner three, can't get it to go. Peterson offensive rebound, and a foul is called. Nice hustle there, creating an extra shot opportunity, extra possession, extending that one. Keegan Peterson, that's kind of his calling card. The junior gets scrappy and gets in, makes the dirty plays, and does the dirty work inside there to get himself 2 shots at the line. First free throw make of the second half for the Squirrels. 1 free throw make for the Spoilers came in the form of an and 1 conversion from Kyler Droog. 2 for 2. Peterson up to 6 points now after going perfect at the line. Back to a 3-point game in favor of Grafton. Two 3 zone being implemented here. Maybe it shifted back, but a lot of different moving pieces there on that defensive possession for Castleton. Lillimon's 3 swirls in and out. Haug crosses over. Now Holland, the lefty, working on Ty Story. Gets it back to Haug. Nice first step, but he blew the lay-in as Droog came over, and he would have blocked that if that was put up to the correct spot on the backboard. Lillimon for the 3 is off from the start. Droog, offensive rebound, lets out another scream, letting them hear about it, and 1 for Kyler Droog. Just no stopping him on the inside. The senior flexing some muscle in the third quarter. The odd-numbered quarters have been kind to him. 9 points in the first quarter. He's now got 9, make it 10 in the third quarter. And he had 4 in the second, too, so he is just racking up the points. And we've still got 2 minutes to go in the third. Long time to go here from Central Cass. Blixt gets it blocked off the backboard by Droog. He is on fire, both as a rim protector and an offensive post player. And then Lucas Christensen going to pick up the foul on the offensive rebound attempt. Grafton by 6. Lillimon sweeps through on the drive, lost the handle on it. Now Rice from the top, he connects. Reggie Rice, 8 points in the quarter, his second triple in the third. Haug looks for the answer. Short. Droog's got the board, secures it, and gets it to his teammate Rice. Both of those guys starting to feel it. Delgado to Droog, no shot. It's going to be free throws anyway, though, because Spoilers are in the bonus. Lorenz and Runk coming back in. Just a quick break for those two as the bench unit was starting to give up some points. It's Droog shooting 2 in the penalty. Short on the second. Lillimon scrapping for the offensive rebound, and timeout is awarded to the Grafton Spoilers. They're up by 10. They're going to stop the action for just a bit, but they are on fire in quarter number 3. We'll step aside. Squirrels trying to mount a rally in the third.
The geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
That break in the action brought to you by Taupe Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Taupe Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies today. Give them a call at 701-347-4045. Kyler Droog is unconscious in the third quarter. He's got up to 26 points now, and we've still got plenty of time to go. It's the largest lead of the game for either side, up to 12 now for the Spoilers' lead. Lorenz trying to go off glass with that shot, can't get it to drop. Timeout called by Matt Norman. So we'll see another pause in the action. We'll stay here as he wants to talk things over with his young squad, who has hit a rough patch in the third quarter. They were up 24-22, so they are being outscored 26-12 in this third quarter. Still 50 seconds to go. But a 26-12 run has just flipped the complexion of this game. More points scored in the third quarter by the Spoilers than the entire first half. Squirrels trying to get reorganized. Looking for some source of offense. It's been tough to come by. Just really tough to make anything happen against the Spoilers in the half court. You just see the length right there. You've got the 3 tallest guys on that left side of the floor, and the possession was just dead. Lillimon, Rice, and Droog just having their way on defense and having his way on offense, Droog, up to 28 now. Lead is ballooned to 14, 2 seconds left. Holland can't get it to drop. Drew contests, and it is a 14-point lead, a 16-point swing in the third quarter, 50-36, as we head to the fourth in Castleton with a much different looking game than where we started. We'll step aside here on YourLiveEvent.com and bring you the conclusion of this exciting game after this.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Fourth quarter here in Castleton. Josh Boyka with you here in an exciting game that took a real turn in the third quarter. 28-12 run from the Grafton Spoilers as they just broke out of their slumber on offense. Must have been a pretty motivating halftime speech from Coach Riley Lillimone as his group got it together and exploded on both sides of the floor. And Leroy Delgado continues the onslaught, opening up the fourth quarter scoring. Peterson for three, contested by the length of Lillimone, skips off the iron. Lillimone on the cut, gets by Zemer, and it's now up to an 18-point lead. Central Casters hemorrhaging points after being up by 2 at the half, find themselves on the wrong end of a 20-point swing. Runk for three, ends the drought. Just what the doctor ordered for the Squirrels, but they still find themselves down 15 points. Rice swerving through traffic, gets the lay-in. It's a really nice take. And another timeout called by Matt Norman. We'll step aside with an early break in the action in the fourth.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
This break into the action brought to you by Cass County Mutual. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. 17-point lead for Grafton after the bucket from Reggie Rice. Matt Norman has used a flurry of timeouts here in the second half, trying to salvage what he can. Offense has been very tough to come by. The half-court defense just swarming right here. Lorenz puts up the floater, counted in the foul. He got it over the top of the outstretched arm of Kyler Droog. That's what you need right there, one of your leaders to step up and make a play. "16 points for Cash Lorenz tonight, the leading scorer for the Squirrels. Make it 17 as he adds on to it. Droog hands off to Rice, who gets a step, gets into the paint, bounce pass is intercepted by Lorenz. Good help defense. Peterson working on Story, has to skip it back up top to Runk. Stripped going inside, it stays with the Squirrels. Nice hands by Reggie Rice. Lob pass in up top to Blixt. Runk off the baseline play. Cannot hit the shot, but a nice poke away. They get it right back. Runk with a head of steam, goes reverse, didn't finish. Do we get a jump or a foul? And we're going to get a jump as Wunderlich gets in there and ties up Lillemon. Little conference call with the refs, and it is indeed a jump ball. And that earns an extra possession for the Squirrels as they get to go back to work on offense against the Spoilers defense that when it's set is very hard to work against. You need to be able to run off of misses from the Spoilers, and there hasn't been a whole lot of that from Central Cass. Haven't been able to get out in transition a whole lot. It happened right at the beginning of the third quarter where they were able to just get right into a transition bucket off of a steal, a turnover, and convert it. Just haven't seen it enough, and that's what led to that drought in the third quarter. Delgado aggressively pushing up. Lorenz going to work, lost it off his foot. That's Leroy Delgado that just extended on defense there. So we got a foul, no basket. Delgado on that last possession on defense extended all the way out on Lorenz, making sure he couldn't shoot any sort of pull-up jumper. Forced him to put it on the ground, which he's still good at doing, but it forced a secondary move, a third, and after that, dribbled off his foot, and it led to the turnover. Droog steps into a baseline J and hits. He's up to 30 now. Corner three, had some good rotation on it, but does not go. Here is Rice up ahead, he slams it down. Reggie Rice in transition. He's got the ups. He throws it down, and it's an 18-point lead. Lorenz short on the jumper. He'll pick up the foul to boot. But what a play from Reggie Rice. He got out on his horse in transition and did not miss that opportunity to get up and throw it down. Lillemon, open three, bounces out. Drew can't get the offensive rebound. It's poked away from behind. Out of the hands of Easton Holland. 4:44 to play. Grafton holding on to a much more comfortable looking 18-point lead as each minute passes by. Holland backing down, gives up to Peterson, gets it back. Gets the step on Lillemon and finishes with the right hand. Holland looking for the poke away, but Rice able to corral it enough. Lillimon holds and now swing to Rice. Kicks out Delgado with it. Lillimon tees up the three, no good. Droog lost it out of his hands, and here comes Central Cass with it. Holland running in transition inside. Runk. Oh, but he blew the layup. In transition, they had the shot they wanted, just did not convert. And down goes Rice. Jackson Haug called for his first personal of the night, team's third, 3:50 to go in the fourth. Lobbed in, caught by Rice. High-low entry pass, Droog, no good once, no good twice, but he gets two shots upcoming because he is a menace on the offensive board, and Runk could not keep him off. It is the fourth foul on Brody Runk tonight. Droog is just such a complete big man. He's skilled in every area that you want a post player to be skilled in. He's got post moves, he's got rebounding, he's got size and strength to go with that size. He's got good finesse, can shoot that mid-range jumper. And now a foul going back the other way on Lillimon. That's his second. Peterson tees up the three and knocks it down. Keegan Peterson trying to inject some life into this Central Cass team, needing some more buckets. Here comes Droog down the lane. Blocking foul, and if that's on Brody Runk, that's going to be his fifth. And it is, so he is going to be fouled out of this game. Cash Lorenz will check in for his teammate, who was the tallest player they had to try and defend Kyler Droog. But Runk just not built as a center, really. Tough matchup to work with. And Droog is able to connect at the line. Lorenz hustles to the rebound. Ty Story has had kind of a quiet game here tonight, but he's not asked to do a ton on the offensive side as Easton Holland reverses one in. But just a shout out to Story. We haven't called his name much tonight, but he showed up where he just hasn't made mistakes. And timeout has been called by the Spoilers as there's 2:51 to go. We'll step aside, come back with the last couple minutes of our game. 13-point lead from the Spoilers.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
That break in the action brought to you by Tope Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies today. Give him a call at 701-347-4045. Squirrels trying to come back from down 13. They've got less than 3 minutes to do it. And it is Spoilers basketball. A dominant second half for Grafton has gotten them out to this double-digit lead. Kyler Droog, a plus 30-point performance. Here comes Andrew Zemer with a steal, and he is fouled by Rice. He'll have to earn it at the free throw line, but a good start for the Squirrels in this comeback effort. They up the pressure in the backcourt. They get the steal. And Zemer gets 2 shots. Two trip at the line for Zemer, gets it down to 11. Broken up by Holland, tapped ahead to Story, and good hands from Keegan Peterson swats that away from a cutting Delgado who would have had the transition layup. Central Cass getting really aggressive with this pressure defense, and that's what you need to do when you're down by this size. And a travel now as Delgado drug the pivot foot, and Coach Limon saying, calm down, we're fine here, but we're up only 11 now, so got to execute better. Lorenz, 3, good! Cash Lorenz from downtown has brought it down to 8. Trapped in the backcourt, Zemer, Lorenz, fake, blocked underneath by Droog. Other end, Lillimon gets the lay as bodies start flying as the pace of this game is just at a wicked level. Lorenz loses the ball, poked away, and Droog comes up with it, tipped out of bounds by a Haug. A blistering fast pace of that last minute, a flurry of scoring. We're on pace for both teams to be in the low 40s through one half, and now we sit at 64-54 with the scoring picking up in the third quarter for the Spoilers, and then Central Cass making their push in the fourth. Everything is getting contested by the Squirrels, and now Droog will go back to the free throw line as Holland picks up his 4th foul. But you have to respect the effort from the Squirrels. They have ratcheted up the pressure and intensity for this entire quarter, trying to inject life back into this game. Droog with a chance to get it back up to 12 if he can hit both. One for 2. He's got 33 points to match the number on his jersey. Peterson hoists the corner 3. That's good. Keegan Peterson with his second three-pointer of the quarter. Back down to 8. Under 90 seconds to go. Rice spinning out of trouble. Gets it to Droog. Zemer was contesting. Double comes and a foul. So it'll be Lillimon to shoot the pair. Zemer picks up just his first personal. Bonus free throws for the junior Lillimon. Two for 2. Lillimon keeps his composure at the line, gets it back up to a 10-point game. Holland thought about the 3, drives in, deflected by Delgado out of bounds. 63 seconds remaining in Castleton. The Squirrels on life support in the fourth quarter, looking for some quick hitting offense. Lorenz drives in, and a blocking foul is called on Lillimon. He picks up his third personal. Lorenz will shoot. They're going to give him a shooting foul. .22 points for the sophomore as he adds to it at the charity stripe. Droog loses it. Walk up three, Peterson, good! Keegan Peterson is a flamethrower from downtown and forces a timeout from Riley Lillimon. A 5-point game with 46 seconds to go. Things are getting interesting. We'll keep it right here. Don't go anywhere as we've got a full timeout coming up. Wow, what a game we have on our hands right here. The swings that we have had going both directions in the third and fourth quarter. A 28-12 third quarter run for Grafton that has almost been equally matched in the fourth quarter by Central Cass. I'm just going to do some math here to total up the number of points that Central Cass has gotten in this fourth quarter. 27 points in the third quarter, or in the fourth quarter for the Squirrels compared to the 28 for the Spoilers in the third quarter. We have seen a back and forth contest, not so much lead changes on the scoreboard, but the momentum of this game going in two clear different directions. Spoilers led by as much as 18. It is down to 5. 46 seconds. How will Central Cass play it? Are they going to play the fouling game? Or are they going to go for the turnover? And a timeout called by the Spoilers in the backcourt. Lillimon had not advanced the ball really at all. So he's going to burn one of the remaining timeouts. They had 3 remaining, so Coach Lillimon doing a good job saying, hey, if you're in trouble, we're going to be able to burn a timeout. They've still got 2 more to go, thanks to that third quarter that they didn't need to call any themselves, really. The Squirrels do not have any timeouts left. They're playing on 0 timeouts and are in the penalty the rest of the way. No fouls left to give. The next one will get Grafton into the penalty. They still have 2 timeouts remaining. 38.9 seconds left on the clock, 28 on the shot clock. 7 has come off the shot clock. Do they have just 3 seconds to get it up the floor into the half court? We'll see how this goes. Lillimon is swarmed and they foul him in the backcourt. So in the end, Grafton burns a timeout and will head to the free throw line through that exchange. 37.7, just 1.2 off the clock before the foul happened. First shot good. The second one's going to be a big one here. Central Cass already needs a pair of 3s, but this could put it up to a 3-possession game. And with no timeouts, it would be a very tough road uphill for the Squirrels. But it's too strong. Still a 2-possession game. Lorenz has to work quickly. Peterson's been the hot hand from 3. Lorenz, pump, fire, good! Cash Lorenz with the triple. And a foul is called. It's down to a 1-possession game, but pending free throws. Absolute madness here in Castleton. There is no quit in the Squirrels tonight, down 18 points. Have stormed all the way back to down 3. First shot is good. Quiets the crowd for now. Lillimon doing his job. Just notching it back up to a 2-possession game. Short. And we're going to have a jump ball that's going to stay with Grafton. What a play from Kyler Droog as he gets another possession for the Spoilers. That is huge. Takes away Central Cass's opportunity to answer. They're going to have to foul again and play the free throw game or get a turnover right away, but that makes things a lot harder for Central Cass. Lobbed in, Rice fouled. Peterson latches on for the foul. That's his second. They'll send Rice to the free throw line. Rice has 2 made free throws, those back in the first quarter. Hits on the second. When the final buzzer sounds, don't go anywhere. We have the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show coming up for you. Second shot swirls out. Squirrels have to go quickly. Down 5 to the corner. Zemer puts up the 3. It's blocked by Rice. $11.3 to work with. Coach Lillemont saying they have no timeouts. Talking to about Central Cass having no timeouts. Peterson, 3, good! The clock is still running though, and that will do it. So that is how things end. Central Cass just wishing there was a few more seconds as the last second effort comes up short. 70-68 is your final here from Castleton in a wild game that was 24-22 at half, ends up 70-68 on the Bank North scoreboard as your final. Let's take a moment to breathe some fresh air and take a breath, relax, and we'll come back with our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show after this.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Give a gift that's sure to impress this holiday season with a Tommy's Express gift card. Help your family and friends ride into 2025 cleaner than ever with a Tommy Club membership. Your loved one gets unlimited washes at an amazing car wash, and every time they see their beautiful car, they will think of you. And the best part? It's the gift that keeps on giving. Clean, convenient, and always appreciated. Love your holidays, love your ride. Buy gift cards now at your local Tommy's Express.
Welcome back to Castleton after an epic ending to this contest. 70-68 is your final. Grafton holds on in their first game of the season knocking off Central Cass by 2 points after leading by as much as 18 in the third quarter. What a run. What a game. Let's break down the scoring for you, shall we? Starting with the Squirrels leading the way. For them, Cash Lorenz, who kind of fueled this comeback, was one of the main contributors. He leads the team with 25. Keegan Peterson was clutch in the fourth quarter. He had 12 points there alone. He had 18 overall. All of his 12 points came from three-pointers, so 4 made threes for Keegan Peterson in the fourth quarter to make things just a nail-biter to the finish. And then 10 points from Easton Holland, 7 from Brody Runk, 6 from Andrew Ziemer, 5 from Jackson Haug for the 68 points for the Squirrels. On the other side, 33 points and a double-double for Kyler Droog in a dominant fashion performance in the post tonight. Just a stellar effort from Kyler Droog, the senior. Just bullied his way on the boards at times and just dominated this game when his team needed it most. 33 points for the senior to lead the way. Reggie Rice with 17 points, had 8 of those in the third quarter to kind of spur that run for the Spoilers. 12 for Brody Lillimon, including 4 made free throws in the fourth quarter to ice it away. 5 points from Leroy Delgado and 1 from True Moberg. But the bulk of the scoring, 64 of the 70 points coming from the trio of Droog, Rice, and Lillimon tonight in a nice on-the-road opening win for the Spoilers in epic fashion. We'll take another break on the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show, and hopefully we can get you some player interviews when we return. 70-68, your final from Castleton.
This is Chris Brecken from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Welcome back to the Tommy's Car Wash Express postgame show. Love your ride. At locally owned Tommy's Express Car Wash, sign up in the app for your first free month of unlimited washing and make Tommy's Express Car Wash your spot to clean off winter salt, sand, and slush. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the tools to keep your car clean inside and out. Well, let's get to some postgame awards, shall we? The Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. That goes to Kyler Droog with his double-double tonight. 33 points for the senior as he bullied on the boards. A dominant performance from the senior Droog earns him the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And on the other side now, let's go Play of the Game, brought to you by Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Play of the game tonight is the Reggie Rice breakaway dunk. Ball got tipped out towards the half-court line, and he saw an opportunity in the open floor, did not pass it up. He rose up, he jammed it down with 2 hands, and that is your highlight, your play of the game, brought to you by Agassiz Precision Ag. I'm going to go down and see if I can track down someone for us for a post-game interview. We'll be back on the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show after this.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels! Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The state-of-the-art STEM Center, along with our theater, music wing, early childhood center, wellness center, and athletic complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with their academics and activities.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
And welcome back to our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show here. Kyler Droog joining us for our postgame interview. And Kyler, 33 points out there tonight, a dominant performance in the post. What was working from the start for you? Were you able to put up points in such a quick fashion?
Just taking it in the paint and using my body. You know, I'm probably heavier than almost everyone out there, stronger, and just getting to the rim and making shots.
Yeah, we saw you able to make shots in a variety of ways tonight, both getting under the rim with that size and strength, but also stepping out and having that mid-range and baseline shot. How important is it to have that second layer of the jump shot to extend your game?
Yeah, it's very important because if you got someone just sitting in the paint waiting for you, you're not going to score many points. But if you can get out and hit some shots outside, it gives them some trouble.
For sure. Let's talk about halftime right here. You guys were down 2 points. It was 24-22. What was the locker room speech like from Coach Lillemon, or was it any adjustment that you made in the third quarter that got you on that 28-12 run that propelled you out there?
I feel like coming into the second half, we were starting to figure out their press a little better, which we definitely struggled with throughout the whole game, but we definitely fixed our problems and figured it out and got the ball to court and passed more, dribbled less, and got to the hoop.
And then things got close again at the end.
Yeah.
18 points down to 2 at the end. So how important was it to keep composure and be able to still deal with that press at the end when it got ratcheted up in intensity?
Yeah, I mean, they were hitting some crazy shots, just trying to take our time, but we struggled a little bit. They were pressuring us, and definitely something we'll work on practice tomorrow, and come Thursday we'll get it all figured out hopefully and be better.
lots of roster turnover for the lineup from last year into this year. So how do you feel the new faces stepped in and played in their first game tonight in major varsity action?
Yeah, we got 4 new starters this year. They definitely stepped up and they did what they needed to do, and they helped out the team a lot.
Reggie Rice, breakaway dunk right there. How exciting is it to be able to play with some other guys that have got some length and athleticism?
It's really fun. It really gives the defense a hard time matching up with all the height and the length. It's hard to compete, really.
Yeah, for sure. So, 1-0 start to the year. How do you think this is able to propel you guys on to further games, being able to start out with a quality win on the road?
It's good to win on the road. First game of the season. Definitely had a few hiccups. Gonna figure them out, get better, and hopefully soon we'll be a lot better, and you'll see that, I'm sure.
All right. We enjoyed watching it tonight. An epic finish to this game. Congratulations on the dominant performance.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
And welcome back to our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash, locally owned. Sign up in the app for your first free month and get unlimited washing. Make Tommy's Express Car Wash your place to clean off winter's salt, sand, and slush. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the expertise and the experience to keep your car clean inside and out. So you just heard from our Enbridge Energy player of the game, Kyler Droog, 33 points, double-double from him. Epic performance as we had some back and forth going on. To the very end, the Squirrels made it very interesting with the comeback going on in the fourth quarter. Cash Lorenz spurred that. Keegan Peterson with 12 points, all on threes in the fourth quarter. So a very exciting game here from Castleton, and both of these teams have a lot to look forward to in this coming season, I feel like, with Central Cass, young team, able to get some good experience and some more experience in tough games where they got punched in the mouth here tonight. They responded. On the other side, Grafton, coming into the season ranked 4th. They're looking to live up to some expectations, and they certainly did tonight when they got to the third quarter and were able to just extend that lead and impose their will on the defensive side, which in turn fueled the offense. So tough matchup between both of these two teams. Lived up to everything that we expected and more. So a hard-fought victory for Grafton on the road to get their first win of the season. Central Cass falls to 1-1 after the win versus HCV. The loss here at home by 2 points here tonight. I'm Josh Boyko. Thank you for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. And as always, YourLiveEvent.com, powered by R&J Broadcasting and Hallstatt Telephone Company, and the wonderful sponsors that you saw throughout here on our broadcast tonight. If you see them out and about, give them a thank you and a shout-out, because they're the reason we can do this. So big thank you to our sponsors. Big thank you to Kyler Droog for the post-game interview. Everyone have a safe and happy Tuesday night, and stay warm.